Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles, chilling on a Saturday night. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, salute to the Unfiltered fam, salute to the Mod Squad, salute to the goons. Run the likes up for your boy. Keep the likes at 50% of the audience. Last but not least, do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor. Tip your bartender, bro. Get this good game. What's popping? What's goody? What it do? Okay. Yeah, man. Just hope everything's good, going good for you guys out there, man. You know, it's time for me to do what? Blaze one for the nation. Time for me to blaze one with the nation, man. Been with the family all day, man. Went out to eat, and some wanted to go to the mall and do all this stuff, man. So, hey, man, get all the family stuff out the way. So when the family's all good, I'm all good. It's my time, and my time to talk some Raider football, man. Because I mean, I'm feeling it early. I'm feeling it early, man. I'm feeling it early. I'm like, man, it needs to hurry up. Okay, this season's gonna be highly phenomenal, and I got some very big news to share with you guys that I forgot to share with you guys yesterday. But first things first, man, I let everybody file in here, man. Make sure you wipe your feet when you come in here, dog. Stop walking around here with dirty feet, bruh. Stop walking around our channel with dirty feet, man. Wipe your shoes off, man. We know that you've been in places that you shouldn't have been, okay? We don't want that tracked into our house, okay? Let's get that cracked up, man. Straight up, all right? So, with all that being extremely said, man, I don't care how many people's in here, man. Everybody needs to be liking the like button, bruh, okay? I saw an article, man, by very few Raider beat writers that I actually like. Okay. Don't like a lot of them, man, but there's a few of them that I definitely want to give respect to. I like Tashawn Reed. Okay, I like that. You know, Hondo come in, he'll say what he needs to say, man. And Vinny Bonsignori, man. Bonsignori. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry, Vinny. But, you know, I'm trying my best. But, yeah, I think it's Bonsignori, if I'm mistaken. Respect him, dog. Okay? I mean, a lot of them, you know, I'm not good with. But Vinny came in, and he had a very good article that I'm going to reference, man. Because like I said, I'm already in Raider football mode already, bro. I'm already there, bro. I'm already ready to roll, and you'll understand once I tell you my news, okay? So he ranked, let me see if you guys agree. He ranked with the top 20, the top 14 teams that we're going to be playing, defenses. Who are the best defense from top to bottom, okay? From top to bottom. And he did it from 1 through 14. And I'm going to do it because, you know, you got to understand we play the same teams twice. We play 3 teams 2 times. So there's no reason to have 17. Okay. Play the Chargers twice, Broncos twice, Chiefs twice. So what I'm going to do, man, because, you know, once I print it, it's official, like a referee's whistle. I'm going to go in reverse. Okay. I'm going to go in reverse and do it from back to front. Pause. Okay. So I'm definitely want to make that. Well, you know, yeah. Okay, yeah. JT the Brick, of course, man. Brick. You know, he's more of a you know, a guy that does play-by-play and announces and all of that. You know, I'm talking about just, you know, beat writers that work for straight newspapers. Okay, that's pretty much what I mean. All right. So let's go. Let's get to it. Okay. Waiting all day. From back to front. That's what she said. Okay. All right. Where's it at? Here we go. All right. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. All right. All right. Okay. 14th ranked team. Defense that our offense is going to play. Well, first off, let's preface it. The Raiders' defense was tied for 25th in points allowed last year. So our defense was ranked 25th. Has some serious concerns heading into Coach Carroll's first season. Defensive tackle Christian Wilkins with a lingering foot injury, sat out on the field portions of the team's mandatory minicamp last month. There's been numerous personnel changes with Trayvon Merrick being gone, Nate Hobbs, Robert Spillane, Divine Diablo leaving in free agency. Still in the return of defensive ends, Max Crosby and Malcolm Kuntz from knee and ankle injuries, respectively, should pump some life into the pass rush. The defense should also improve if newcomers like cornerback like Eric Stokes, East Stokes, and linebacker Devin White can make an immediate impact. How do the Raiders compare with their opponents? Here is a ranking of the defenses they'll face next season and how they stack up. So that's what Vinny said, okay? But I'm going backwards because he started from 1 and went to 14. I'm going to do it the opposite way, all right? Keep a little suspense going. 14th, Tennessee Titans, week 6. Says right here, the Titans somehow allowed the second fewest yards in the NFL. See, statistics, man, make you think. They gave up the second fewest yards, but they weren't that good, were they? All right? But gave up the third most points. Think about what it was just said. The second fewest yards, but gave up the third most points. That means there was a lot of turnovers. Had to be a lot of turnovers, bro, for them to have that go down. Turnover-prone offense didn't help. I just said that without even reading it. I never looked at this. But Tennessee's defense also struggled in the red zone on third down and doesn't feel like a team has much to improve this season either. Edge the Raiders. Okay? At 13, the Jaguars. Okay? Week 9. Comment, Jaguars on paper should be higher up the list, but Jacksonville couldn't stop anyone despite all his talent. Jacksonville allowed 25.6 points per game last year, tied with the Browns for the 5th most in the NFL. Two-way rookie star Travis Hunter, who was selected number 2 in the draft, could help at cornerback, but it's unclear how often or how well he'll be able to play both sides of the ball as a professional. The edge to the Raiders. Okay? The 12th. Yeah, the 12th ranked defense that'll be playing us is the Colts. The Colts is ranked 24th in scoring defense last season because young pass rushers like Kwity Paye and Latal Latu, bad boy, that's a bad boy, haven't developed as expected. Things could change if one of those things get on track. The edge the Raiders, okay? So if you're going backwards, according to this, you know, we should be winning those last 3 games easily. All right, where's the other one? Here we go. All right. Okay. At 11, the Cleveland Browns, week 12. The Browns selected defensive tackle Mason Graham with the 5th overall pick. Last year's draft, and will pair him against edge rusher Myles Garrett. These two provide just about hope for all the Cleveland's defense this season, but there's a shortage of talent on the team's offense that won't help out much. And the edge is the Raiders. So that's 4 games at the end of the year, you guys. Something to think about. All right. Okay. At number 10, New England Patriots, week 1. Patriots ranked 22 in defensive scoring last year and spent big in free agency trying to improve. Some of the players brought in include Robert Spillane. Man, we gotta handle that, man. Robert Spillane got to be chasing us all day. Edge rusher Harold Landry III, cornerback Carlton Davis III. There's still no guarantee everything comes together under new coach Mike Vrabel. The edge is even. So Vinny says, man, we're going to be even with the Patriots, man. That's Josh McDaniels. That's his offense, man. Shouldn't be no even on that one. I don't agree with that one, dog. I think we need to go ahead and smash them in the mouth. All right. Number 9, Washington Commanders. All right, let's get these likes up. Washington Commanders were just okay on defense last year, did little to improve in the offseason. There's nothing about this group that truly stands out. One thing that opponents will look to exploit is Washington's run defense. Their run defense isn't good. Ashton Genty time, which allowed the 3rd most rushing yards in the NFL. Woo. That's going to be barbecue chicken. It says the edge even. I don't know about that. I don't like that. Okay. I don't like that. All right. Where we got? Okay. All right. We got, what number was that? That was number 9. All right. Number 8, New York Giants. Okay, week 17. The Giants is another deep a group that got no help from its offense. Giants gave up 12th most points in the NFL last year while scoring the second fewest. Still, the Giants' incredibly defensive line featuring Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence, and rookie Abdul Carter out of Penn State, provide reason for optimism. Edge, Giants. So then he said Giants got the edge on us. Okay, on that. Number 7, the Chicago Bears. Chicago Bears, man, week 4. Bears gave up the 13th fewest points last year and likely would have done better if their offense wasn't awful. It's awful, the word they use. Second year leap from Caleb Williams should help both units. Chicago has plenty of standouts like defense, Montez Sweat, like I was trying to tell you guys, man. Montez Sweat, when he was available, I said, man, we need to get him. He was balling for the Eagles, bro. Then that Super Bowl, I was like, man, we got to find a way to get him, dog. We did not get him. The Bears got him. And they have Jalen Johnson, linebackers, Tremaine Edmonds. Tremaine Edmonds is a good linebacker. TJ Edwards. The edge goes to the Bears in that case. All right. Number 6, Chargers. Okay, weeks 2 and weeks 13. Chargers gave up the fewest points in the NFL under Coach Harbaugh. The team could regress a little this year. It ranked 11 in yards allowed and 14th in yards allowed, but there's solid foundation in place, led by safety Derwin James. Edge Chargers. You got to remember they don't have Joey Bosa. I definitely mean Nosa. They don't have him no more. And Khalil Mack, as you can see, he ain't even the leader on that defense. Okay. Edge the Chargers. All right. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here. 5th ranked defense that the Raiders will be facing. Week 11. The Cowboys. I will be in the house. I will definitely be there. Without question. The Dallas Cowboy Monday Night Football game, I'm there. Okay. You wanna be there or be square. Okay. Tickets already got me, Whittington Thomas. We're going. All right. Week 11. Comment: the Cowboys gave up the second most points in the NFL last year, which was more about injuries than talent. They finished fifth in scoring defense in 2023. Getting quarterbacks Deron Bland and Trayvon Diggs back should help put Dallas back to form. And it says the edge goes to the Cowboys. Nah, dog. We win in that one because I'll be there. Okay? I'll be there. So we definitely going to win. All right. Number 4. 4th ranked defense that we will be facing next year. The Kansas City Chiefs. All right. The Kansas City Chiefs. All right. Week 17 and 18. Comment: the Chiefs are allowed the 4th fewest points in the NFL, so there's no reason to believe they'll get worse. Cornerback Trent McDuffie. Okay. I see you smoking pots. Defensive tackle Chris Jones and linebacker Nick Bolton and defensive coordinator Steve Spagnuolo are all on the best of what they do. The edge goes to the Chiefs. Okay, that's what it's saying. All right. Number 3 best defense that the Raiders will be going against is the Houston Texans. Week 16. Texans only ranked 14th in defense last year, but reason to believe that they could improve. They added safety C.J. Gardner-Johnson. Yeah, that's good. To their secondary, giving it a solid veteran to pair with young standouts like Derek Stingley Jr., pass rusher Will Anderson. Okay, and don't forget they got that absolute beast by the name of Damon Arnett. Be scared. Be afraid. Very, very afraid. I'm super afraid that Damon Arnett is going to allow us to score 100 points. Like, come on, bro. I ain't worried about it. All right. So they said the edge go to the Texans. All right. The 2nd ranked defense that we will be going against, according to Vinny Bonsieri, is the Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos, we faced them in week 10 and week 14. Comment: the Broncos could have the league's best defense this season. Listen to that. The Broncos could have the best defense this season. They return quarterback Patrick Surtain to Depoy. The reigning defensive player of the year added cornerback Jahdy Barron in the first round of the draft. Okay. Denver also brings back the most pass rushers that helped it lead the league with 63 sacks last year. Do you know that Denver led the NFL in sacks last year? The Broncos are loaded. Edge. The Broncos. And number one. The number one defense that the Las Vegas Raiders will be going up against should not be a surprise. Definitely should not be a surprise. And they go by the name of the Philadelphia Eagles. The team that shut Patrick Mahomes and them down for a whole half in the Super Bowl is ranked number one, as they should be. We play them in week 15. Comment. The Eagles will look different after allowing the second fewest points in the NFL last year. They lost defensive lineman Josh Sweat. They lost Milton Williams in free agency, but they still got a ton of talent like Jordan Davis, Zach Braun was acting a fool, Quentin Mitchell, Cooper DeJean. Okay, man, they didn't even mention these other cats that they got. All right. They also used their first 5 draft pick on defense, starting with the selection of Jahad Campbell at 31. The edge are to the Eagles. Okay, so put a 1 in the chat if you think this is pretty accurate. I would agree with. Let's just go through it real quick. I'll go the right way. Number 1, Eagles. Yeah, they gotta be ranked number 1. That Super Bowl showed why. That Super Bowl showed why. The team that was supposed to be going 3-peat, they could even score, bro. Kendrick Lamar scored before the Chiefs scored. All right, I agree with that. All right. Number 2, the Broncos. It's hard to believe that the Broncos were that good, bro. I didn't even know, but they did lead the NFL in sacks last year. I had no idea. I'm sure you didn't either. Maybe, I don't know about 2, but they probably in the top 5 without question. Probably the top 3. Look at who I'm looking at. Okay, Patrick Surtain too. But then again, we don't got a Gardner Minshew throwing the ball to him underhanded, getting a 100-yard pick 6 either. So, we'll see. I think that their defense is going to be very arrogant against us, which is going to give us an advantage because I think they think that there's nothing changed. I think they think that it's the same old, same old. They swept us last year, the first win they got in 4 years, and now I think they're going to kind of probably come in, man, and we play them late. We play them late in the year. We play them at 10 and 11, week 10, and that's November. We don't play them till November, bro. So we'll see what's popping. All right. So probably could say that. Said that the Texans number 3. Yeah, Texans got a good ass defense. I mean, Damon Arnett, man, I'm really scared, man. I mean, ain't he Charles Woodson? He's Charles Dion Woodson. Okay, I'm really worried about him, dog. All right, but hey, man, let's not act like Derek Stingley Jr. ain't a beast. Let's not act like their defense isn't formidable, man. Their offense is formidable. That's gonna be a good ass game, man. I agree with that. Says the Chiefs are number 4. I'm cool with that, man, because they're pretty much bringing everybody back. Trent McDuffie, Chris Jones, Problem, Steve Spagnuolo. Steve Spagnuolo is a very good DC, and he knows us very well. Said 5 is the Cowboys. I'm not really worried about them, dog. I mean, Trayvon Diggs coming back. You got these 2 cornerbacks coming back from injury. Of course, they got Micah Parsons. So, of course, he's a beast, but I'm not really worried about that, man. I think that they might be ranked a little bit too high on this list. Okay. Then you have the Chargers. I think the Chargers defense is decent. I think that they should drop a little bit on this list. 7 is the Bears. I think the Bears defense is going to be better than the Chargers. We always have a problem when we play the Bears. That's issue. Giants quietly got a team that I think should be ranked higher than 8. You know, Brian Daboll, I'll see what he does. But Brian Burns, Kayvon Thibodeau, Dexter Lawrence, Abdul Carter, they got a pretty formidable defense, but their offense is trash. You don't got to worry about that. Okay. The Commanders, they got a good defense. I think the Commanders is ranked too low. I think their defense is ranked too low. Okay. You know, their defense is pretty much their offense. Okay. You know what I'm saying? You know, Jalen Daniels keeping them off the field, keeping the defense off the field is going to be the best thing that can happen for them. Keep the offense, time of possession, and all of that. All right, straight up. Okay. Then you got the Patriots. I think they're better than what they used to be because they did get Spillane, but I'm not worried about the Patriots, bro. I think we're gonna do just fine against them. That's week 1. That's the season opener. Okay. Browns. Yeah, they got Myles Garrett. They got Mason Graham, 5th pick in the draft. But they say that the Raiders get the edge on that. I believe that. Then they got the Colts. Okay. You know, I think that we got that too. Jaguars, yeah, outside of Travis Hunter, not worried about them. I think that's ranked correct. And then the Titans, I think that's ranked correct. So put a 1 in the chat if you agree. Okay. He doesn't have our defense ranked at all. This is who we're playing against. He just said that our defense was ranked 25th last year. So he's going against the opposition. This is an opposition conversation. Not a bad list, man. Of course, you know, we're all different. We're not gonna all agree 100%. But it's not too far off. It's not crazy. It's not outlandish. You know what I'm saying? It's actually pretty decent to keep it a buck. It's not bad. Not bad at all. So, as far as our defense is concerned, I didn't see. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys think our defense has improved, and put a 2 in the chat if you think our defense hasn't improved. If you think it's improved, put a 1. Put a 2 if you don't. My opinion of our defense. A healthy Max Crosby makes us better. He was definitely hurt quite a bit. Played on a bum wheel. Now he's back 100%. Of course we're gonna be better, bro. Malcolm Coots coming back from injury. Of course we're gonna be better. But our secondary, bro, I got a lot of questions. Bro. Eric Stokes, okay. You know, I remember when he was with the Packers. It was all right. I think we could have did more on defense. We lost a lot of pieces, bro. We lost a lot. I unfortunately, man, I think that we spent our time on offense because our offense was absolutely horrible. We had the worst rushing attack in the league. We were ranked last. No matter what Raider team that I've seen in the 51 years I've been a fan of this team, we've always had a running game. We were never last in running back, never last in rushing, bro. Never last, never dead last. We were last year. We taken care of that. Okay, Mostert, and of course Ashton Jeanty. But I think our best defense is going to be having the ball. I think that if we get long possessions and we keep our defense off the field to keep them fresh, we might have a chance, bro. We might be a lot better. But I didn't see a whole lot of help that we really needed, bro. Like, I think we need some more people, bro. But like I said, it's year 1, PC, Pete Carroll, and Patrick Graham and them. And, you know, I think it's going to be, a feeling out thing, man. I really don't want to get my hopes up too much because it's year 1. Pete's going to have time, bro. He's not like, it ain't going to be, if we don't do good, you're not going to be hearing Pete getting fired, bro. Like, I want to get you guys, I want you guys to wrap your minds around, if we have a bad season, you ain't going to, just fire Pete. There ain't going to be none of that, dog. None of that just firing people, bro. This Pete Carroll, dog. This isn't, Antonio Pierce, somebody you could blame all the shit on and just throw him to the dogs. Nah, dog. This is a Super Bowl winning Hall of Fame coach, bro. Okay? This is not some dude who you could just shit on, bro. Like, he has a bad year, they're going to definitely say we need more time. And the pocketbooks is going to open up. Okay, I'm telling you that now. I already know how you guys are. You're so used to being able to get rid of a coach and get rid of somebody, you don't even understand that that's not even how basics of football business works. You don't fire your coach after 1 year every time they have a bad year, bro. I mean, you don't do that. We're the only people that do that shit, so we think it's normal. Okay? You actually really think it's normal to walk around with your shirt inside out with the tag in the front. You think that's normal, bro, till you get outside and you see everybody's looking at you like you crazy, bro. Like, why is this guy's tighty whities on the outside of his jeans? Okay? You think that's normal. It isn't. Can you get out here in public, look around? Do you look at what everybody else is doing? Okay? So I'm just letting you Raider fans who have a short fuse, who think you could just fire people and pay them and get somebody else. That shit ain't going down with Pete Carroll, man. He's got years. Pete got at least 3 at the minimum. He's got 3 years. That's the goal. 3 years, we see. I don't care if he wins 1 game, he's not getting fired. He should not. Okay? So as far as our defense is concerned, our offense is going to have to help our defense. But this just goes to show you we were still ranked 25th last year. That's not respectable, because you should be in the top 20. I mean, if you're a top 15 defense, you're going to make the playoffs. I mean, so we're 10 off of that, but we weren't at the bottom of the barrel. That just goes to show you how bad our offense was. So for everybody that was trying to blame Antonio Pierce, who was the defensive coach, trying to get the offense popping, the offense was the one that didn't do what they needed to do. Offense couldn't score, man. If we were at the 1 every time we got the possession, we couldn't score. So I'm hoping this year that our defense, takes that shit up and and can make some things happen, man. But really, our offense is going to have to protect the defense. And I was trying to tell you guys that last year. Huh? Straight up. Okay. So let me read you guys this question. And of course, those who take care of me get taken care of first. Miss Patrice with the 1999 dono. What's going on, Patrice? One of my customers came in Nordstrom's today. He was there freelancing for Dior. I spoke highly of Pete Carroll there from LA. He went to USC. Love him. Oh yeah, man. PC, man. That's my coach in college. Pete Carroll's my coach, man. Fight on USC. Go on, man. That's been my coach. Okay, got me a national championship. Okay, really it was 2 of them, but we got railroaded, so we count that second one. When he came to USC was worse than the Raiders. Okay, same situation, pedigree, all of that. You know, next thing you know, we were doing what we needed to do. Okay, Pete Carroll know what he doing, dog. It's gonna take some time. All right, to build his Legion of Boom Part 2. Telling you, man, that man knows what he's doing. But I'm just saying, a lot of you guys are so impatient. You're so used to getting rid of people. You think that that's normal fare. You think it's okay. Okay. You really thought it was okay to have your quarterback pick his nose and eat the contents on the sidelines in front of everybody. You thought that was okay, bro. Because, hey, you do it too. So it is what it is. But I'm just letting you know. Okay. Our defense wasn't 4-13. All right. Ranked 25th. But our offense was horrible. Couldn't score. 3 and out. First down, 3 and out. Punt. Come on, dog. All right. Missed field goal. Ah, man, get the ball back. Interception. Pick 6. Fumble. Defense out there, man. Out there, just too much. Okay? Straight up. All right, man. Read you guys' comments. Justice Sizzler in the house. Thanks, Patrice. Appreciate that. Thank you for looking out for your boy. Okay? Hey, man, salute to the UN and UF. Carlos Haller, what's going on? Sarah, what's going on? Hey, Sarah. Man, out at the mall with the family. Man, my son likes to go to Shake Shack. He wants to go to Shake Shack. He wants to get his little chicken bites, and then he wants to go to GameStop, and he want to have us doing all of that. So that's what I just did. Did all of that. Came home, man. They in there watching a movie. Get done with y'all. I'm going to hang out with the fam bam a little bit. They're going to fall asleep. And then it's my time to do what I want to do. Starting right now. Okay? Straight up, man. Booty Bizzle in the house. What's going on? Justice Sauce here. And Blizz, one for the nation. You already know that. Okay, man. Good evening. Good evening, man. What's going good? What's going on? Dion Boogie in the house. What's going on? Salute to all the goons. In that Raider model, Let's talk some Raider football. Yeah, Raider mode. Excuse me, it says Raider mode. Yeah, I'm in that Raider mode, so that's what I needed to do. Okay, you know what I'm saying? I just can't wait. Can't wait. Well, I might as well just go ahead and tell y'all now the news, man. Go ahead and tell you guys now, man. Yesterday, I bought my plane tickets to fly to Las Vegas, Nevada, to meet the homie Whittington Thomas on August 1st and August 2nd, because we're going to training camp, fool. We're going to training camp at the facility in Henderson, Nevada, Friday, August 1st. I'll be there, and so will he. We're going to that, and then the next day is the scrimmage at the Death Star on the 2nd. So I'm going to be at training camp wearing all the unfiltered gear. I got the new gear that I'm going to be busting, and I'm telling you now, I will be going live on that. So that's the news, bro. Just bought my plane tickets yesterday, man. Bought my plane tickets, trying to figure out where I'm going to stay at. Okay, as far as hotel, whatever. It's going to definitely be something. Okay, or I can just stay with my godmother. I can stay with family, whatever. But I'm definitely going to Raider Trading Camp, homie. Raider Trading Camp. I'll be there, okay? And that first one is at the facility. Very limited to get in there, okay? We were supposed to go last year, but we had schedules didn't align. But we're going this year, so just want to let y'all know, man. Let y'all know I'll be there. I will be there, bro. Okay, straight up. So get ready. That's why I'm in Raider mode. That's why I'm hyped up. Cause I'm gonna be there, bro. I've never been to a Raider trading camp. I never went to Napa. Never went to none of those when they were doing it. Never got a chance to go up there. But I'm going to training camp. It's official. We'll be there. August the 1st. All right, straight up. Okay, yes. Let's get these likes up. Justin Saab, what's going on? Ruben Nava, man, what's happening? Hey, man, shalom. Okay, yeah. Vinny, yeah, Q Myers, JT the Brick. Chiefs is starting to bet their defensive well. They were ranked 4th on this list. Smoking Pot said, oh, no, it could be painful. Hey, man, I don't know. I mean, your defense keeps you guys in so many games. Potts, the Chiefs defense has saved you guys so many times, bro. Very underrated. I don't have a problem with them being ranked 4th. But I think that some of these things, I think they're ranked a little bit too high. Okay. Yes, sir. Hondo is very much on point. Am I gonna watch Shakur Stevenson and Win Zeppa fight? Yes, I will be watching it. I will be watching on pay-per-view. My boy Ant Cuts just told me. That's why I'm trying to speed up. We're gonna get through this. Okay. So we can go turn them on. But I think there's a fight before that. It's not. I don't think that fight's on yet. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna check out Shakur Stevenson, man. It's going down. All right. Hopefully he doesn't fight boring. You know how he fights a Central Coast Cali. You know, man, Shakur Stevenson be having the most boring fights ever. He just be out there trying to win on points, bruh. Ding, ding, ding. Boring as shit, bruh, but he be winning. All right, Johnny Fernandez was good. You know, always good hearing the truth. All right, man, keep it up, man. Do what you do on the real. Appreciate it, bruh. That's what I'm here for. I'm just here so I don't get fined, dog. Just a sizzle. One defense I'm curious about is the Bears. They always have a good defense. They were ranked like 7th. They were ranked 7th, bro. Play around with the Bears if you want to, man. They always do something to us, bro. They always find a way to beat us, man. Not bad. We bang. Colts ain't got nobody in that team that we should be worried about. Yeah, they got the Colts ranked. The Colts ranked a little too high in my book. I think the Colts are ranked a little too high, dog. What were they ranked at? Well, not too high. I think what they was ranked at, man. I think they was ranked at like 12. They was ranked 12. I don't think they're top. I don't think they're that high. I think they might be a little bit behind that. Okay, but you know, it is what it is. All right, straight up. Patriots have a good defensive coach. They might be getting a little bit better. Yeah, Mike Vrabel is a defensive coach. You know, but like I said before, you know, I think that outside of the weather, I think we're on the road, if I ain't mistaken. I think we play the Patriots on the road. That might be an issue for us because we're on the road, but I still expect us to play like we're supposed to. Yeah, we need to beat their brains in. Okay, Maurice Ross, what's going on, man? True Raiders like you. I got the tickets to the Niner game with my wife, sister. We're gonna go to Raiders, go crazy August 16th. Hey man, enjoy yourself, bro. Enjoy yourself. Okay. Hey man, just expect to see a lot of red in there, cause you know they like to fly out. They definitely like to fly out, man. Have a good time, brother. Okay, at least it's preseason, so there shouldn't be too many bragging rights. Okay. Justin Saw said the MSL should be scared of our defense and the Condor. I don't know about scared, but they definitely need to respect it. What's popping? UN and UF, so many good defenses. Yes, Jaden Daniels should be a Raider. Yeah, well, that's what happens, man, when you got a Charger running your draft. Okay, Miss Patrice, that's what's going down. Good, man, what's happening? All right, the Giants are trash too. Yeah, they got the Giants ranked at like 8th, like 9th or something. You know, like I said before, man, a lot of these teams, man, they might be better than you think in certain facets. But I didn't know that I didn't even think that the Broncos led the league in sacks. But what good did it do them? Didn't do them no good when they got in them playoffs. Didn't do them no good, did it? Okay, got their asses whooped. Okay, we ain't afraid of the Chargers. Sure ain't. Said please broadcast the Cowboys game. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that, dog. I'm gonna be too busy enjoying myself, man. I'm too busy, man, eating my chicken sandwich, my nachos and all my shit, bro. I'm gonna be too busy. Okay, I don't know, man. I don't think that's not gonna happen, bro. Okay, I'll definitely come on before the game and probably after, man. But during that game, dog, too crazy, too chaotic, man. Every time I'm doing that, man, I gotta get ready to fight somebody in there. So I'm not doing that. All right, letting you know. All right, man. Loco Renegade, what's going on? Yeah, the Broncos somehow always had a good defense. Yeah, they do. Okay, Doc on the block, man. Shaq knows. Tap it in. Appreciate it. Doesn't sound the Eagles will be a challenge for Geno Smith for sure. Yeah, man. Got to play. Geno can't be leading the league in red zone picks, man, like he did last year. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know Geno led the NFL in red zone interceptions last year. Just letting you know that. Okay? Geno's decision making in a red zone has been very beyond questionable. Okay? To the point of foolishness. He better be on point, bro. He better be on point, man. I'm not putting up with it, man. I don't give a damn. All right? You got to be careful with them red zone interception. All right. Woody Bang said Damon Arnett will be too busy threatening people online to play against us. I think he knows this is his last stop. I don't know how he got back in the league, but he got back in the league, man. You know what, man? He know he ain't good at following directions. He gonna get caught up, man. He gonna be smoking some K2 or some shit allegedly, and he's gonna have an episode, and he ain't gonna be in the league no more. All right. Justice Southside, I'm not expecting to win the game against the Eagles, but it would be good house money if we did. Okay, Philly Dogs, man, off defense is insane. Ridiculous. By then, our fate will already be in the balance. We don't want to be in week 15 trying to see if we're going to make the playoffs, dog. We need to be handling business. So if we do have to take one on the chin from the Eagles, it isn't going to hurt us. I don't want to be like, oh, man, we got to win these last couple of games to get in, and we got to play them, dog. That's not going to bode well for us. Not going to bode well for us at all. I see those ones. I see a lot of ones. Okay. All right, man. Eastside Gridiron, you already know, man. You already know Eastside Dukes on mine. Dukes, Counts, you know what I'm saying? Barons, Esquires. Okay, man, don't play with us, man. Don't play with us. All right. Justice Saw, Eagles was smart and picked Jalen Carter. Yeah, man, I mean, somebody got to be the dumb one. Somebody got to ride the short bus. I don't care what school you went to. Somebody got off on them short buses. Somebody got off of those buses, bro. It might even have been you, and you don't want to say nothing. Okay? That short bus was there for a reason. Okay? Trust me. All right? Some of them, we always seem to get the short bus GMs and coaches. All right? So they could have had a lot of players. We kept picking bums. I agree. Texans didn't even know they were up there. They are. Smoking Ponds, Broncos only lost to KC due to blocked field goal. Knicks had a good year, too. Yeah, man, that blocked field goal shit was funny as shit. Potts, remember when we came in and y'all blocked that shit? They thought that shit happened. That's a conclude. I was crying laughing, dog. I mean, that's when, Doc was coming in and you didn't know where Doc was at. I don't even know where You know, Doc is at, man. Dr. Van Nostrand. Ain't seen him in a good while. We'll see if he pops up this season. Okay. All right. Damon Arnett, terrible draft pick. I mean, you gotta line him up. Monsters of the Midway. Hey man, yeah, man, Daniel Smith got something to say. Y'all ranked pretty high, but you heard the rest of it. The rest of that shit didn't sound too good. Okay? Didn't sound too good. Y'all definitely gave up the second least amount of points, but you got your asses whooped everywhere else. A lot of turnovers. Okay, like apple turnovers, pineapple turnovers, and every other one. All right, TJ Smith, TJ Mack in the house. What's going on? Munoz in the house, Raiders in the house, Egler Teasy. Okay, Mad Max gonna have a field day against Minshew. I mean, Minshew ain't even gonna be in there, man. The only way he gets there if Patty Cakes is hurt. Okay, straight up. Okay, and he don't want that, man, because what Max call him? What do he call him? Small ass boy or little ass boy or whatever he would call his ass. Yeah, man, little ass boy is ass to death. I see those ones. And Terry already bought my tickets to the Raiders and Indianapolis Colts game. Yeah, man. Let's see if we can handle our business against the Colts, bro. But yeah, I'm going to training camp, dog. Wait till you see the merch, bro. I'm trying to tell you, brother, it's going to be barbecue chicken up in there. I cannot wait to go to the Henderson, Nevada facility and be in there the entire practice, bro. I'm going to be in there soaking that shit up. I'm going to be on the live. I'm going to show y'all everything up in there, dog. And then the next day, the scrimmage. Yeah, so we're going. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you're there, man, make sure you link up with us, man. Like I said, I just bought my plane tickets. I'm not driving. I'm flying, bro. Raiders. Telling you, I'm acting good. I'm acting food. Okay. And the Dallas game. See 1.5. I see the 1.5. Yay. Because it's improved for the simple fact that Malcolm Kuntz is back and Darian Porter is getting on the linebackers from Bengals as well. We'll find that out. Good thing is that we still have Pat Graham as DC. Yeah, we got some continuity. I'm so happy that we still got Pat Graham. I agree. Zeus is going to lose his job. I mean, what job is he going to lose? Zeus has been put out the pasture. Zeus just there just to get a check. Zeus is just like, just sit over there, man, and just get paid. All right. Look, a renegade. He had pieces to lose. Of course, he wanted to get paid. Josh McBallsack. Yeah, he definitely sabotaged. Said, what I think about your Giants? I just said it, man. I think the Giants defense is formidable, man. I think Abdul Carter is going to act a fool. Okay. But your offense has a lot to be desired, bro. Your best player plays for the Eagles. Okay. Your best player rushed for 2,000 yards last year. Your best player won a Super Bowl for the Eagles last year. Okay. That's what I got to say. Say Queasy. Okay. So until y'all do something on offense, your defense looks like it's supposed to look. All right. See those ones? Zeus might not even play special teams. We don't care about Zeus. Okay. Just like they wanted to get rid of him. Yeah, I mean, of course, been a disappointment for you guys. Zeus was never a disappointment for me. He's a disappointment for you guys that really believe these dumbass content creators and these people you guys watch who said that Zeus was bigger, he's stronger, he's faster than Josh Jacobs. I said he's not better. Y'all, come on, Shaq, man. His arms were this big. I said, I don't give a damn if his arm was bigger than bigger than Big Judy Booty's left butt cheek. I don't give a shit. He boo-boo. Told you he was boo-boo from the beginning. Now you know for a fact he's boo-boo, but I always said he was. So like I said, man, he didn't disappoint me. He did exactly what I said he was going to do. Absolutely nothing. 2-yard Zeus, 1-yard Zeus, no yard Zeus. Okay? Straight up. All right, so you're disappointed because you actually believed what these people were telling you instead of believing your Uncle Shaq. Justice Sauce said, look at the Steelers having 3 or 4 coaches. Yeah, Steelers don't play that. Okay, I just remember we got Minshew. Yeah, man, y'all got shit show. Okay, make sure you got plenty of Kleenex on the sidelines, or Patty Cakes is gonna be gonna be slipping out of his hands because he have a big ass long booger on the strings of that football, and I'm gonna be crying laughing. All right. Okay, he said bad coaching last season. What about the year before? What about the year before? Was the coaching bad the year before? Yeah, it was. Okay. All right, straight up. Thanks, Miss Patrice. Appreciate that dono. Y'all need to follow suit. Take care of your boy. Said, I remember people at USC that always beat the shit out of my UCLA Bruins. Yeah, man, because UCLA is a basketball school, bro. Y'all a hoop school. I can't even remember the last time y'all won a national championship. Probably was in the 60s. I can't remember y'all winning anything. Okay, and I can't remember UCLA winning anything but basketball. All right, okay, all right, man. I already talked about the Giants. Pete kept a locker room full of dogs. That's what he's about. That's what he's doing now. Okay, what's going on, man? Okay, all right, man. What's happening? Okay, yeah, man. Mike Hurd in the building. Hey, Mike Hurd, y'all signed Hendrickson yet, man? Y'all better pay that dude. Y'all got to pay Hendrickson his money, man. Stop being cheap. Pay that dude, man. All right. So Niners had the easiest schedule. Back to the playoffs. I mean, it shouldn't be a problem, but if you don't make it back, we're going to laugh. Okay? Straight up. Colts got Daniel Jones, Alex Pierce, Boy Warren, and Jonathan Taylor. I ain't worried about that. Is Jonathan Taylor even going to be healthy by the time he plays us? Jonathan Taylor's a good running back. The problem is he's injury prone. All right. That's right. He's sure better. That's right, Patrice. Booty Bang, I'm surprised they let Arnett back in the league. I'm not. Being a felon doesn't get you not playing football. That wasn't enough. If somebody wants you, they're gonna put you on their squad. He did what he needed to do. Okay. All right, man. I remember when Jamarcus Russell tried to come back into the league. Well, that was different. He definitely wasn't. He burnt his britches too much. All right. Shakur Stevenson fights like Mayweather, defensive fighter and counterpuncher. He don't fight like no Mayweather, man. Shakur Stevenson is boring. Boring. That dude don't even throw punches, bro. He don't let his hands go at all. There ain't no Floyd, man. Floyd don't do that. Floyd may play a lot of defense, but Floyd is gonna throw some punches, man. But Floyd don't be doing that with Shakur Stevenson. 12 rounds, he got 3 hits and he wins. Nah, dog. That ain't even the same. Can't let you do that to Floyd, bro. What's up, Jamal? What's happening? Going down, man. I'll be there, dog. You better try to find a ticket. We definitely gonna go at it. I said I hate the Colts because we played him. DC broke his leg. Yeah. Lights out for Zeus. Giants made a big mistake letting Saquon drop for nothing. Well, that's because, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You don't appreciate her. She goes elsewhere. Okay, then the next time you see her, she looks even better than she looked before. Okay, so it goes down sometimes. Sometimes you fumble, bro. Sometimes you fumble some shit. They fumbled that one. Ain't nothing you can do. Huh? It's what it is, bro. Okay? You come outside of your car in your complex, you see your ex going into the neighbor's house. You're like, what the F? Yeah. Neighbor clapping right next door to you. You thought she was coming to see you. She wasn't coming to see you. Okay. Straight up. Okay, don't get mad at the player. Get mad at the game. All right. Jason in the house. Come on. Gymnastics, soccer, basketball, baseball, water polo, bowling. Tiddlywinks. Yeah, but football? Nah, man. They haven't had it. Okay. They haven't had it. So I guess we'll find that out, won't we? Okay. Is that it? All right, y'all, man. I ain't tripping, man. I'm about to go in here and watch boring ass Shakur Stevenson. Okay. And he's gonna win. I mean, shit. Hit, not get hit. Is that the way the game goes? I mean, if I'm bored and I'm a boxing person, you UFC dudes, y'all definitely ain't gonna want to watch it. Cause you if it ain't nobody bleeding on the ground, you think it's a bad fight. Like y'all don't understand, like the art. Y'all just want to see somebody get pummeled. Okay. All right. Booty Bang said the Giants told Daniel Jones and they kicked him out of the house. Yeah, man. Sometimes people leave and go to other destinations and they do better in the places that they're at. You know what I'm saying? You never know how it's all going to play out, how it's all going to pan out in the long run. All right. Okay. Jalen Sisson in the house. What's going on? All right, y'all, man. I ain't mad at you. Okay. I ain't mad at you. I want to come in, man. I gave you guys a little bit of good game. We're playing some good defenses. I'm hoping Chip Kelly has some innovative ways to keep us on the field, bro. I'm really hoping that he can keep that offense out there, because if he can, that's going to help us. It's going to help us to do what we need to do. All right? Okay? Y'all know. All right, man. I'll holler at y'all, man. See what's going down tomorrow, man. Y'all have a good night, man. Be safe out there. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.